Smoked beers are a bit like Marmite.
Ew.
Some people absolutely love them.
Ugh.
Me, I'd normally avoid them like a kick to the bollocks. But today I'm putting my own preferences to one side because this review isn't about me. It's about whether this brewery has brewed a good example of one. This is Schlenkerla A La Grodziskie. Try getting an AI voice to pronounce that if you fancy a challenge. This is a traditional Polish-style smoked wheat beer from the legendary German smoke beer specialists, Brauerei Heller-Trum. At just 2.9%, it's another beer in my mid-strength drink series. So, let's see what it's all about. Straight away, you can tell this isn't your average lager. It's pouring a pale straw gold with a natural haze from the wheat malt. The head's bright white and absolutely explodes into life. This thing's more lively than a Labrador that's just spotted its lead. It certainly looks inviting.
Come on.
On the sniffy sniff, yep, smoky. I half expected Dick Van Dyke to pop out of the bottle with his chimney brush. But it's not the aggressive bonfire smoke you might expect from Schlenkerla. It's softer. There's definitely oak smoke, but behind that I'm picking up fresh wheat, a slight bready note, and surprisingly, banana. Not because someone's thrown a banana into the fermenter. That's coming from the yeast, which can produce those classic fruity esters you often find in wheat beers. Everything smells exactly as it should. Into my mouth you go. Don't be scared, I rarely bite. Cheers. The smoke arrives first, but it's much gentler than I'd anticipated. Then the wheat sweetness comes through before finishing dry with a crisp bitterness and just enough noble hop character to keep everything balanced. It's incredibly clean, very refreshing, and very easy to drink for a smoked beer. Would I choose to sit down with a bottle of this every Friday night? Probably not, because smoked beers simply aren't my thing. But that's not the same as saying this isn't a great beer, because it actually is. The body's medium, the finish is crisp, and the carbonation, blimey. This thing's like a bath bomb on speed. It's probably one of the liveliest beers I've poured in quite a while. Now normally I'd be tempted to knock a beer down for that, but in a traditional Grodziskie, that lively sparkling carbonation is exactly what you're supposed to get. So I'm judging it on the style, not my own preference. Time for the HOPPER'S beer scorecard. Bottle art gets 2 out of 2. Traditional, classy, and unmistakably Schlenkerla. Appearance gets 2. Pale, hazy, and exactly what I'd expect from the style. Taste also gets 2. It delivers precisely what it promises. Mouthfeel gets another 2. Medium-bodied, crisp, and incredibly refreshing, even if it did nearly climb out of the glass on its own. Bonus point for clearly naming the Lubelski hops on the bottle, which is a traditional Polish noble hop variety, closely related to Saaz. That gives Schlenkerla A La Grodziskie an overall score of 9 out of 10. Here's the funny thing. I scored this 9 out of 10. Would I rush out and buy another bottle? Probably not. Not because it's bad, quite the opposite. It's because I've learned that smoked beer just isn't my favourite style. But if you enjoy smoked beers, or you've never tried a Grodziskie before, I'd absolutely recommend giving this one a go. If anyone knows how to brew a smoked beer, it's Schlenkerla. Sometimes a beer deserves a high score, even if it isn't quite your cup of beer. If you'd like to try Schlenkerla A La Grodziskie for yourself, or explore the fantastic range at Mid-Strength Drinks, head over to midstrengthdrinks.com. Use my discount code TheHopperReviews10 at the checkout for 10% off. It saves you money, helps support the channel, and I'd really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. If you've tried this beer, or smoked beers in general, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear where you stand on them. Until next time.
A sweeper's as lucky as lucky can be.
Chim chimney chim chiroo.
Hopper out!
Hopper out, motherfuckers.